Didn't mean to start.
Oh, we're live.
Oh, shoot.
All right, here it is.
Hold on. See, now I've really messed it up. Hold on, watch this. You saw nothing. Dang it.
You're seeing everything.
You saw
Everyone sees us live
nothing.
right now.
I usually click a button. Oh, man, this is just thrown.
So this time we actually are live, like live.
We're live.
And we're trying to figure out how to do this thing we call life.
The button disappeared. Okay, ready? Watch this. Hold your breath. Welcome back to Corporate Strategy, the podcast that could have been an email. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Michael.
And you saw nothing. We'll see you next week.
If you watched the first 30 seconds of this, we apologize.
We're sorry.
We actually don't know what happened. It just kind of buffered out, and we hit a button, and we had to do a new thing where we were see-through. We're still figuring this out. Every time we say next time's going to be perfect, it's going to be flawless.
It gets worse.
It somehow gets worse.
It does get worse.
It's kind
every
of
time.
impressive.
Yeah, it's crazy. I might need you to sign into your phone.
Is this me?
Yeah, one of us needs to.
Wow, this is so good. I love everything.
This is about. Welcome to the behind the scenes episode of Corporate Strategy Live, where I realize the setting. Firstly, YouTube needs to get better at their OBS settings.
They got to figure this.
They got to figure this out.
Because honestly, I can't even authenticate you right now. You're gonna have to.
I can't do it either. I can't do it. You know what?
We're just not gonna be logged.
I'm gonna switch
Why
screens. My phone is not on silent. Can you believe that? That's unacceptable behavior in the year 2026 of our Lord and Savior Odin.
What are we doing?
Hey, what are we doing? We're doing another Corporate Strategy Live. The podcast that could have been an email. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Michael. It's good to be here.
It's great to be here.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy you're here. You know what else I'm happy about?
What's that?
I'm happy this week is over.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Another brutal week. Huh?
But you know what would make everything better?
What's that?
Everyone's favorite segment, only visible to those watching on YouTube. What are you drinking? Yeah. Hey, what are we drinking today, Michael?
La Dolce Vita.
I think this might be AI.
It kind of looked, or maybe it's someone who spent a lot of time drawing this illustration.
La Dolce Vita.
La Dolce
La Dolce Vita.
La Dolce Vita.
La Dolce Vita.
So what are we drinking?
Buongiorno. Bienvenido.
Okay.
Corporate Strategy. The podcast that could have been an email. We're drinking La Dolce Vita. Cola.
Just cola. Just carbonated, pasteurized, non-alcoholic soft drink.
And let's check it out. Where is it from? The AI text makes it very hard to read.
It's got to be Italy. It's Italy. It is...
Zona Industriale, Piano Lago, 8750 Magione, Italy.
Wow. Is this from the same place you got the last drink?
It sure is.
How nice.
It sure is.
Way to support a local business.
I just do my best, especially on everyone's favorite segment, What Are You Drinking? On Corporate Strategy, the podcast. It could have been an email. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Michael again.
Hey.
What is this?
So this is a cola.
What is it just cola?
This is an Italian cola with an AI-looking picture on the front.
Nice.
Of a woman in front of a Fiat.
Yeah, see, like she's got, if you look at her face, it's kind of like she has no nose. She's kind of like full... I don't even know.
This is great radio, by the way. Yeah, she's got Skeletor face.
Skeletor face for sure, but she's got like rosy cheeks.
Standing in front of a very realistic-looking Italian arch, in front of a very AI-looking Fiat.
Yeah.
There are birds. They are not consistently bird. I think this is AI. But you know what? I bet you, even though the cover is AI, the drink itself
is delicious.
Time will tell. Let's crack into this bad boy.
Let's do it.
That crisp crackle of a fresh cut can of soda.
You ready?
Hey,
cheers.
Cheers.
Mazel tov?
No, that's Jewish.
Kanpai?
No, that's
Japanese.
Korean.
Is it?
Maybe it is Japanese. Kanpai.
I think it is Japanese.
Maybe.
That's how you say cheers.
Salud.
Oh, salud.
There we go.
Also in China,
that's
it's
Espanol.
I think it's gambe. I might be wrong with that. It's been a while.
Makes sense. Okay. So Everyone's favorite segment, La Dolce Vita. I will say right off the cuff, the impression is this is what Coca-Cola used to taste like.
Yep, I 100% agree with you.
This is like chocolate in a can.
You know when you get like a Mexican Coke?
Yeah.
And it's got the natural sugars in it? That's exactly what this tastes like.
This harkens back to a purer, better time. Remember when McDonald's, you used to go to the McDonald's play place?
Oh.
And you had that tiny little soda cup you
Yep.
could just refill. This is what that tastes like.
This tastes like a ball pit
Yes.
in a fry-smelling, totally disgusting place called McDonald's, but it was amazing. It was my childhood.
Question for our European listeners, viewers, visitors, listeners,
Whatever you are.
whatever you be. Did y'all have McDonald's play places? Is that like an exclusively American thing?
You know, I wonder what they're going to do next because they always follow kind of the big wave of things. Like they had the play place.
Right.
And then when technology came along, they put in game consoles. Like you could go there and you could play the Nintendo 64, the GameCube, all that. I wonder what's next for them. What's their next big thing?
I remember playing Smash Bros. GameCube
Yep.
at Mickey D's.
Super Mario Sunshine. That's what I remember.
That's right. They
That's where I found
they
it.
had the demo there. I mean, that's really the first Mario I ever played was Mario Sunshine. And I remember playing it at Mickey D's like, this game is magic. This game is and it's still the best Mario.
I have yet to play through that whole thing as an adult.
You should.
And I think that's next on the list.
It's good.
I'm really excited to try it.
The rumor is it's going to launch on that Switch 2 GameCube.
Oh, yeah? The little arcade
Yeah.
type thing? Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing's awesome. I love it.
It's great. I love it. Sunshine. There's nothing like Sunshine.
There really isn't.
There's nothing like it.
You gotta paint the town,
Yes.
put the color back into it.
You got to
just like
clean
we
it
did.
up. Yeah.
Just like we did in this podcast.
Yeah,
right
we-
before we started, we had to put color back into life.
You'll notice we're a little more colorful than we used to be.
Are we?
Yeah,
Is it
I
actually
turned
different than the last
I
time?
turned up the color.
Oh, good. I hope you guys can tell what color we are.
Maybe not actually. Maybe it didn't actually change at all.
I don't know that it looks any different, but you know what? I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, we take what we get. We don't mind a bit. Hey, vibe check. Vibe.
Should I be the host of this one? Vibe check. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, you collect yourself. I'll go ahead and kick us off. Vibe check for me. Yeah, this week has flown by. It's been a week of productivity. It's been a week of many exciting opportunities. It's been a good week. I can't complain.
Did you just do an Instagram post vibe check on our podcast?
I did.
It's been a week of productivity. I can't complain. It's been wonderful. I saw the sun. I had the clouds come down.
Life is good.
Here's a picture
Sunset
of me.
picture of my wife and I
Yeah.
holding hands.
The dog is
over
like doing the hands
horizon.
up in the background.
We have AI editing the photo, so it just looks amazing. It's
got that filter
Everyone's
on.
they've got FOMO of how great our life is. Yeah, it's kind of how this week felt.
Ah, great.
It wasn't bad.
Great.
It wasn't. I mean, I would say it was pretty fun. It was a pretty good week.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
I'm really happy for you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Glad
Do
you
we,
had
do
it.
you want to talk about you?
Yeah, I went to the hospital.
No, you did not. Are you serious? Wait, I don't know this. You actually went to the hospital?
I did.
Why?
Tuesday morning, 6:20 a.m.
Oh my
Tuesday
goodness.
morning, 6:20 a.m. I wake up in excruciating pain in my chest.
You're kidding.
In my chest. I wake up. I'm like,
You didn't even tell me any of this.
this is bad. No, I didn't. I didn't want you to worry. I know how you get. You worry about me.
I do.
You'd show up bringing cookies and
I 100% would show
lettuce,
up at the
heads of
hospital.
lettuce, and I'd be like, I don't need this. I don't need this head of lettuce, Michael. Thank you, though. So I had this excruciating pain in my chest, but it went from my chest to my back, right? Like it was just like radiating throughout my upper torso. And I'm like, this really hurts, like a lot. I've never woken up and felt this way before. And I didn't think anything of it. I assumed I sleep really funny. I'm very restless, tossing, turning sleeper. So I assumed like I pulled some muscles in my chest and my back sleeping. But then when I tried to get up, it was like the most painful pain I've ever felt. Just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So I felt like I was gonna pass out.
Oh man.
Like I felt like I was gonna pass out. Like the blood was leaving my
getting lightheaded.
Yeah. So Sarah, my wife, who's been on the pod before, she starts looking up like, what are the symptoms of a heart attack?
Yeah.
And it's all of these things.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, maybe I should go to the hospital. I don't know. Like I don't feel like I'm having a heart attack, but I can't get up. Right? Like
Yeah.
it hurts to stand, hurts to move. Like I'm really struggling. Let's go. Go to the hospital. I walk in, like chest pains. They immediately like, okay, hook you out to an EKG. Like,
That's all you got to say where they're like immediately
literally
jump into action.
If you ever need to go to the hospital, pro tip, pro gamer tip, chest pains, and then when they get you back in the room, tell them what's actually wrong. Because I've gone to this hospital before and I've had issues, but they like sit me down in the lobby. You can wait your turn.
Yeah, they're like,
you think your gallbladder is exploded? Okay, well you wait. Chest pains, get back here.
Yeah.
So
if you have like, I remember my brother, he had kidney stones.
Oh yeah.
And I remember he was just in excruciating pain, like walking back and forth. But they're like, people with chest pains are much more serious.
He should have said chest pains.
Yeah, he should have started with that.
That's where you start.
Get you into a room.
You always start there, get a room, and then like, I lied. I need kidney transplants immediately. So I'm in the room. They do the EKG. They're like, your heart's fine. I'm like, I figured it was, but what the heck is wrong with me?
It's still terrible.
So then like it's acid reflux. And they make me drink like the most disgusting cocktail of like Malox and like the best way to describe it is if you took a mint chocolate milkshake and left it on the hood of your car for 2 weeks. That's what this tasted like. So I drank that. I'm like, are you better now? I'm like, no. I know what heartburn feels like. It's not heartburn. Like I can't sit up. I'm in pain. I'm in excruciating pain. So then they give me like a Motrin IV and the pain starts to subside. And then I really start to notice it's not my chest, it's my back.
Really?
So I'm like, it feels like it's in my back. Like, well, it could be your lungs. Like something could be wrong with your lungs.
Jeez.
So then they do a CT scan. I'm like, you're fine. We've done blood tests, we've done EKG, we've done CT. You're one of the healthiest people I've ever seen in my life. You probably just tore the muscles in your back. It's like, yeah.
Sure.
This is going to cost me $1,000, isn't it? But on the positive, during the CT scan, they did find some stuff that I'll need to follow up on and look at, which is I'm not dying. It's just, normal things you find, you deal with. So like there's a silver lining to it. I'm like,
found some stuff.
They're going to find some things. I can get some, I can spend more money on the American healthcare system and have more procedures done. And I was at that hospital for 6 hours, almost 7 hours.
Crazy how long you're there.
Yeah.
Because they just want to monitor you to make sure nothing goes south.
Yes.
And whatever they give you, they just want to see how you react. But it still sucks.
It
sucks.
Being in
hospital for that long is the worst.
It sucks the worst. And I came home and worked the rest of the day.
That's even worse.
Yeah. And then people were like, because I had to text some people like, hey, I can't make your meeting. I'm in the hospital. I have chest pains. Pray for me.
Just knock on wood for me, please. I need you to have positive thoughts.
So people are freaking out.
Yeah.
And I come back. I'm like responding to Slack messages. I'm sending out Jira tickets. Like, wait, are you working right now? I'm like, yeah. What should I be doing? Like playing Mario Sunshine? It's not on the Nintendo Switch yet. Like, what am I supposed to do? So it's been a long long week.
Well, how do you feel today? The
pain has finally subsided. I did go to my primary care and I've started working on the other things they found. I got muscle relaxers that I keep forgetting to pick up the prescription for.
So you haven't even taken the medicine they gave you?
Correct. And today my back feels pretty great. It's still like a little tender.
Yeah.
It's still a little tender. But like the day of, terrifying. Like you could, just like if you ran just gently.
Yeah.
It would like cause me excruciating. Like I just tore everything in my back.
That's so
in
weird.
My sleep.
That's crazy.
I woke up like face down on my pillow, like this, not like like I probably looked like a bad mummy.
Yeah. I don't know how you did that.
I don't either.
But a good thing it was just muscles.
Yes.
Because it could have been so much worse if it was anything else.
And the way I see it is, if it gets me on the train to recovery for other things discovered, great.
Yeah, it's better you find it now and you deal with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so, silver lining. I wish I didn't have to work.
Period.
Yeah. Is that that's really my status update? Is I'm really tired of working.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to work.
I don't want to work anymore, guys. I'm tired.
I wonder if you're
tired.
I wonder if you're just dehydrated. Are you drinking too many?
My teammate told me that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
his muscles cramp.
That's happened to me when I was dehydrated. Like, I don't think I drank enough water that Monday.
It could have been it.
Like, I do think that might have been part of it. Nothing like going to the hospital for dehydration.
Yeah,
then not actually getting an IV while you're there.
Oh wait, didn't you do the Motrin IV or no?
Yeah, but there's just Motrin.
Yeah, that's all you had. Oh yeah,
there's no fluid IV. Yeah, not doing any of that stuff.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, it was rough.
About it. You gotta start drinking. What are you drinking, segments? We gotta do it every time.
The Dolce da Vida.
But I think you need to mix some water in. So okay, tell me this: how much water do you drink?
I try and drink. Let's see, my cup is like 22 ounces.
Okay, that's pretty good. Good
So
size.
I'll do this is my secret. You want to know my secret?
Sure. Tell
Here's
me
a
your
corporate.
secret. Tell everybody your secret.
Here's a corporate strategy tip for all of you listeners out there. I buy. It's called
With my little eye.
Body Armor Liquid IV.
I think that's right. Yeah, we've done that before.
Yeah, Body Armor Liquid IV. Yeah. So I buy Body Armor Liquid IV powder packets, and I get the ones with zinc.
Yeah,
Zinc is
those are
good for
great.
you.
Zinc is great for you.
And I'll do a full 22 ounces mixed with one of those. So I do it. I put it in there. I swish it about. I drink half of it,
Okay.
just on the spot. Drink half right
Great
there.
choice.
So that's 11 ounces down.
Yeah.
I then fill up the cup the rest of the way
Smart.
with fresh water.
Then you still have some flavor in there
So you
too.
still got some flavor,
Yeah.
but now I'm mixing in more water because the electrolytes, they're hydrating.
Yep.
They're already in there. They're already doing their job. And now I'm powering it down with water. So I'll do, let's see, that's 11 plus 22. So I'm now at 33.
Math.
And then I'll usually do 2 more of those in the day. Not the packets, just water.
Right.
So just 22, 22.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd probably want to see you mixing at least like 2 more of those.
Packets?
No, maybe not packets, but 2 more 22 ounces.
Okay, so I should be drinking what, like
80
22,
ounces?
22, 22, 22. That's almost 100.
Yeah, 80 to 100 ounces.
That's almost 100 ounces of water. So I should drink 100 ounces of water a day.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that sounds right.
I can achieve that.
That's what I would do. I drink a ton of water.
I think I'm close. I mean, I basically need to do like
Yeah, it's not too bad. You just mix in
another
another at night.
22, basically. Yeah.
I am always drinking water.
Holy, he just pulled a bottle out of thin air like a magician.
You know, I worked with some people that never drink water, and it blew my mind.
How are they alive?
I don't know how it works because I sit, even for like 10 minutes on this podcast, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty all the time.
Yeah.
All I do is drink water.
The more we talk, the more we expectorate. And that's just
Is that
water
actually
loss right
one?
there. Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's true too. But now I don't talk that much. I'm still thirsty all the time.
Wow.
I probably drink like
Even without that
15 to 20
expectoration
of these.
happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15 to 20 of these a day at least.
How many ounces is that? That's like 10
I have no
ounces.
idea.
That's like a 10 ouncer.
I think it's more than that.
You got to get on my
I think
level,
it's
son.
I think it's 20
That's
ounces.
20 ounces.
This
Wait,
is 20 ounces.
That can't be 20 ounces.
It's 20 ounces.
All right.
So maybe you are doing more than if yours is like double this.
It's not double. It's just a little bigger. I just wanted to call you out.
Yeah, but sometimes I worked with people that literally would drink like a sip of water a day, and then they drink Coke, sweet tea, everything else. I'm like, how are you alive?
So I do try, because I do, first thing in the morning, I'll do coffee.
Yeah.
I do a cold brew. And, it's maybe 10 ounces of cold brew.
Yeah.
Maybe a little less than that. And I try to drink water right after that.
Yeah.
Because I know the cold brew is going to flush me out. So I got to I got to replenish
Sure.
the hydration. I'm an expectorator. I'm going to be expectorating all day. So
Don't expectorate on people.
I can't help it. You should, I mean, you look at my screen. Look at how much expectorant is on the screen.
There's a lot. It's disgusting.
Covered in it, sadly.
Well, I'm happy you're feeling better. I think start hydrating a little bit more.
I think you're right.
And I think you're going to be A-okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what else too?
What's that?
I hate to bring it up.
Oh, no.
I hate to bring it up, but
No, I'm worried.
I had that toe procedure done
Yep.
almost 2 weeks ago now.
We're talking about
So
your feet
for
again.
the last since not this Monday but last Monday, I have not been able to exercise.
This is true. That makes a big
I think that's
difference.
another thing too. Is like
Yeah.
I'm not having. I go for walks with my dogs. I really didn't start walking the dogs till like mid this week.
Right.
So I was just sitting all day.
Yeah.
For a week because I couldn't walk on the foot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's brutal too. When
Yeah.
you can't exercise, it's the absolute worst.
Yeah.
When I was going through my back stuff, it was the same way. I was like, I can't lift weights, I can't run.
Right.
But I'm still eating, but my physical activity has gone down.
Right. You're just destroying your
Yeah,
body.
your body is in awful shape.
Just
when that
one
happens.
small thing goes wrong and the entire house of cards crumbles.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
That's the way it is.
What is this?
I'm just happy you're feeling better. I'm sure the listeners are happy you're feeling better. And yeah, I think
they were betting on my death.
you think so?
I think it was
we should put a poll.
It was a
in the Discord.
Polymarket.
You should have put that in the Discord. That hey guys, I'm in the hospital. Over under. What's the chance I make it out of here?
I'm gonna put this on. Was it Kashi?
Yeah,
Kali Kashi?
I think Cashy.
Okay,
Is it
yeah.
Cashy?
Well, let's get a Polymarket started on like live
we
or
can throw
die.
it on there.
Will Anthony make it this week?
Everybody do live. Otherwise, this podcast is gonna end.
You will find a replacement. You will like next day. Hey guys.
Hey, this is Antonio. It's the same thing.
He's like Anthony, but better.
He expectorates a lot less.
He does. He does. Hey, speaking of expectoration,
Oh no.
our Discord, by the way, you should join our Discord and our Patreon. You can figure out how to do that by checking out your show notes or clicking the link in the YouTube. They were talking about something that we did not bring up last week, and shame on us. Shame on us for not bringing this up. We did. Did you know? Did you know that the shoe company Allbirds
I heard.
Announced. Let me get the actual numbers here.
So incredibly funny.
Allbirds announced AI, and it executes 50 million convertible. So let's see. Turned into AI. So they announced they were turning into an AI stock company, and like legit, the next day. Oh no, the company surged 600%.
It's insane.
Post announcement.
This is
a shoe company surged 600%.
This is a company who sells wool sneakers.
They're great sneakers, by the way.
I've never had them. But
Shout out to Allbirds. They're incredibly comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But the fact that they're just like, hey guys, we're pivoting the company. We're an AI company now. And then their stock just surges. Like, is this just the magic key?
$2.49 a share to $24.30.
Oh, I got an idea. Hold on. Hey guys. This is Corporate Strategy, the podcast.
Check it out.
It used to be Corporate Strategy, the podcast. Now we're Corporate Strategy, the AI company.
We don't have stock.
Join the Patreon, spend the money through the moon. That's what's going to happen. We're the AI company, Corporate Strategy now.
We need stock. You just ruined it. Now it's never going to work because we already soft announced it. Dang it.
This is all companies need to do now, right? Or do you think this is like a one and done? Do you think more companies could do this?
Sadly, I do think more companies can do this.
Oh,
I think the market is so stupid is the nice word that I'm going to use. The market is so stupid right now. This could literally happen twice a week.
Yeah.
And nothing would change. I'm convinced.
There's so much money being invested.
GameStop could say, hey guys, we're back. All AI games. Bam, through the roof.
Yep.
Walmart comes out and say, hey guys, we're Walmart AI. We AI shop for you now. Bam, through the roof. Like they don't have to execute. They don't have to do anything. I am certain. Let's go bet on the Polymarket. Let's go make a Polymarket bet. If a company announces that they're doing AI, their stock goes up. We'll win that bet 100% of the time.
This is just absolutely insane because what does this company do? Like, what is their plan now with all these manufacturers, these shippers, all these logistics, their whole staff? Like, what do they do now? I don't even understand this switch.
Well, it's a joke. It's not real.
Oh, is it really not real? I thought this was real.
No, it's not real. It's not real.
So they announced like, hey, we're going to do this. And then it actually was like, it was just a joke, guys.
Yeah, I do believe so.
That makes it even more ridiculous.
I do believe so. Hold on,
let me
double check.
Surging their stock.
Allbirds.
To buy AI chips and rent them to AI companies, which, I mean, that right now, if you have the money and you have the funds to do it, probably a good place to be.
Oh, apparently they are. They're just ditching their footwear to become an AI company.
Did you think this was a joke the whole time?
I thought it was a joke. I thought this was a joke.
It's not even, if it was April 1st, I'd be like, okay, I get it.
Like I legit thought this was hey, look at us. We can do this.
And you know,
they're actually doing this.
This makes it even worse because they were like environmentally conscious. Like wasn't that their whole thing?
Their shoes were great.
And now they're like, yeah, we're going to go into AI and we're going to be chip purchasers. And that's going to ruin the power dynamic in the whole entire world and the amount of energy that we consume. It just doesn't make any sense.
So I've been talking about the Polymarket a lot.
You have. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, you're not familiar?
Yeah, but at this point, I'm kind of too afraid to ask.
So there's this thing called the Polymarket, and it's been a thing for quite some time. And at its best, it is a system that allows people to voice what they think will happen to create fairly good wisdom of crowds data about things.
Okay.
But that's it at its best. Let's be real now. The Polymarket exists so people can bet on the stupidest crap.
Is this just props for companies? Like, I bet that this company is going to do this by this period.
It's so much worse than that.
Yeah?
It is basically bets that I bet that the President of the United States during the State of the Union is going to say, Sleepy Joe Biden.
Is it really?
It's really that.
We are that much into the betting culture.
It is, I bet this live streamer will sneeze during the live stream.
People bet on this?
It is, I bet that this Instagram influencer is actually an AI. Like, it is...
That's insane.
The dumbest, most unhinged, most stupid and not technically legal in the United States, but yet everyone's doing it.
Not legal everywhere in some states.
Not in the United States.
Well, actually, it's more sports betting.
Correct. Sports betting is kind of okay.
Yeah, in most states.
And most of these Polymarket companies do sports betting. But when you start to look at like Kashi and the others larger, you will see that it's just the dumbest stuff.
That's wild.
And it's taking over. It's taking over the world. It just like AI. So now AI has like I see the Allbirds AI thing. I see the Polymarket. Just how many people are engaging with these systems? And I gotta think. I gotta ask the question.
Ask. Go ahead.
Are we okay? Like, are we okay? Was the meteor that took out the dinosaurs, was that a gift? Was that a gift for the dinosaurs?
They just got too intelligent, and they're like, you know what? This is actually the best thing that could happen.
Like, this is really what they deserve. This is what they deserve, actually. So here you go. Bam, zip, pow, straight from the moon. You're dead now, dinosaurs.
There is something interesting about, like, I mean, casinos are super addictive, right? And that's why they were regulated. But that's why they still, like, people still sit at slot machines all day long and gamble. They spend all their money doing it. And sports betting is like, it's really similar. It used to be so regulated that you had to like find a bookie. And you had to talk to your bookie who would place the bets, even so much as being in the place to place the bets. And then when it became digitized, it became a massive business because it's now everybody can do it from anywhere.
Right.
And now, because it's being legalized in more and more states, and it's so easy where I can spend 50 cents and put a bet on something like a sports game or something like that, people do it all the time. I know a ton of people that are sports betting on literally everything. Some of the craziest stuff, like the head or the coin toss in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
Heads or tails, big betting. Or over under, they're going to kick 3 field goals from 40 plus out. And if they do that, I make 1,000 to 1 on my bet.
Right.
Like that stuff is just wild. I get why it's fun, but the fact that it's proliferating to the rest of life, I feel like that's really bad.
It's really
for
bad.
society.
I think just on the whole, in the hole, no. On the hole.
On the whole.
Around the hole.
No, we're not even talking about it. I think it's on the whole with a W.
Let's hope it is. We're not on a good path.
Yeah.
We're really not. It's very concerning. Every week I learn something new and I'm like, I wish I didn't learn this. Knowledge is a curse.
Yeah.
Knowledge is a curse. I have a theory. You know, we've had some pretty good Patreon content, which is too spicy for us to talk about here.
It is.
But I'm going to drop an example of the kind of nonsense that we get up to on Patreon.
I don't know what you're going to drop here.
Do you know where I think we came from?
Where?
I have a theory. Are you ready for this? You ready for this?
I'm not.
Listeners?
I don't think anyone's ready for what you're about to say.
I want you to think about Australia.
Okay.
Australia
Massive
was
continent.
once a prison.
Yep.
And now
That's where you exiled people.
it's a country.
True.
Now, Australia had Aboriginal people, and then they had the prisoners, and, you know, they kind of, they somewhat work together. We could probably treat the Aboriginal people of Australia a little bit better, but, you know, for the most part, right? What if, Michael, what if just like Australia, Earth is a prison? And we were sent here as a punishment for how freaking stupid and violent and mean and bad-spirited we are. And we, you know, the Neanderthals, we just knocked them out, ate all the dinosaurs, just ate them.
Sometimes you have to do it.
Eat the dinosaurs to death. You're like, oh, well, hey, we can't go back up there, so we're stuck here.
I mean, it's a theory.
I just look around.
Can I bet on that?
I look around and I think about the stupidity of all of us. Like, you know, maybe it's not evolution. Maybe it's a punishment. Maybe we're all being punished. And we've all been punished.
We're all just accepting it.
For thousands of years.
For what it is.
We never crawled out of the ocean. We ate that thing. We stopped that thing from evolving. We came from up there. They dropped us here. They're like, you guys suck. You deserve your Polymarket AI hellscape.
You're
Go invent the wheel and figure out fire, you losers. You can come back to the Galactic Federation in 2 billion years when you've atoned for your sins.
It is pretty wild. Like, going back to the whole switching to AI, like AI is the biggest, it's got to be what it felt like for the internet era. Like when the internet was becoming a thing and all these companies were starting up, like this has to be the same feeling of you just say internet and you get money.
Yeah, .com. It's .com.
Yeah, you say I'm an internet company, it's like immediately funded millions of dollars. And there's going to be a ton of things that fail within this AI era. And it is just, it's crazy that the economics that make up the world like can afford to do this.
Yes.
Like that
Can they though?
that's the thing is like you think about how much money, whatever they just soared like $50 million or whatever it was.
Yeah.
No, it's like they just got that for saying we're an AI company now, even though it made no logical sense.
Yeah.
Where does that money come from? Who has all this money? Google is investing in capital expenditure for, I think they're like physical data centers, like 600 billion
It's insane.
in the next year.
We don't have the resources.
600 billion.
We don't have the water.
It's just mind blowing to think about how much wealth is in this world. And it kind of makes you think, what's the point of money after all?
I just
It's really tough. And what I'm struggling with a lot with AI is seeing real results. Mm-hmm. A lot of it is just fluff.
This is really fluff.
And it blows your mind for a second. And then you start to realize like, oh, this is actually like right before I got here, actually on the way here, I was trying to figure something out. So I was talking with ChatGPT, I was doing some math. I just wanted to try it. I wanted to see if it got any better. It couldn't even like keep basic equations in its head.
No.
Simple math. To be like X times Y plus Z equals the result. And like it kept on forgetting. And I'm like, that math isn't right. Like I feel like it's getting dumber.
It's definitely
because of
getting
how
dumber.
much people are using it. I feel like we are polluting the positive data sets so much that AI is getting worse, and I feel like is regressing.
We are too. We're regressing as well.
I am, as I say, regression.
This is the
obviously I
regressing
am.
pod. Well, it's funny. I'm working on an AI project, which you talked about on the last pod. And let me tell you the difference in using your own data versus using the global set.
Yeah.
Like the outcomes are so much. When I ask it to review a paper and like just check for our messaging consistency,
Right.
it does exactly that because that's all it knows.
Right.
Right. Like it
a
only
micro
has
agent.
access. To
Yeah.
that thing. And what a great use case.
Yep.
The use case for the glorified autocomplete that we've dubbed AI. That's it right there. That's what it was made for. It's not your friend. It's not meant to
Yep.
teach you how to build a doghouse. Like that's not what it.
Even though it is surprisingly good, I've made a lot of recipes.
Sometimes.
And fixed a lot of things. But also, I've been careful enough to say, I'm not going to trust it just flat on the surface of what it tells me.
Well, what if an AI told you? What if an AI was like, "Hey, Michael, I see you want to make some mushroom risotto.
Ooh.
I see you're interested in a nice cheesy mushroom risotto. Go get these mushrooms." You go to the store, you get these mushrooms. Like, you know, Michael, you live in a very nice part of the forest. You can go gather some of these mushrooms from the forest and mix it in, and your flavor will pop. And then you eat, what is it, Screaming Angel of Death mushrooms,
Yep.
and you're dead.
It could happen.
It could
Did I
happen.
listen
I'm
to
just
AI?
saying. I'm just saying. This has turned into like a manosphere
Yeah, it really
podcast.
has.
You're gonna die.
This is like the weird like filler episode that corporate strategy is doing, and I don't know how to take it or where we're going with this, but that's what this world has come to. Exactly this.
Yeah.
It is something that like I want to see real results, and I do think it's possible. I think it's going to take us figuring out, like just like the .com era, figuring out how to use it. I think what you said is actually really insightful and I've noticed this too, just with all the work that I'm doing with AI and other things. It is all about context. Mm-hmm. It is all about tools and access.
Yes.
And
agreed.
like as you're defining, and I think this is honestly where we're going with like the agentic next stage of the workforce, just like the internet stage of the workforce, we're going to be getting to a place where it's like, I no longer need to do all these micro edits on these documents. I just give it the style guide once.
Yeah.
And then I've got an agent that every time I'm doing this project, it picks it up, does the review, passes it back to me. And that's going to make us much more efficient, but it's because you gave it the scope, you gave it the context, you gave it the access to the right tools.
What do we lose? What do we lose when we do this?
I think we just become more efficient
Do we though?
if it's done right.
Do we?
I think it is. I think it's like think about email. What'd you do prior to email?
Can you remember a phone number?
I mean, I remember like 2.
Do you know when I was a kid, when I was
When you were a wee lad?
12 and I was starting to, call people on the phone, I knew like 30 phone numbers.
Yeah.
That's grandma. That's my friend. That's the kid down the street I want to play with. Like, I knew 30 phone numbers. I couldn't know 30 phone numbers today if you hit a rock on my head with the numbers built into it and tattooed it to my face. I would not know.
Okay. Fair.
We have lost when we grew up and we would walk to a place or drive to a place, we didn't have map app. So we had to know, hey, this road intersects with this road, and that road, when you turn right down it, you got to go 2 intersections further. That's going to turn to this. Like, we had to know geographic, like where we are.
Yeah.
Do you think, and I'm not a doctor, that's what this whole podcast is what I am not. Do you think it is good for us to have given up the thinking, to have relinquished the thoughts and the exercises our brain used to do, to allow the computers to do it all for us?
Do you think any of that is actually that useful though? Like, those to me are, you think of high level tasks, you think of low level tasks. Like, to me, a lot of those things are low level tasks.
When you need to remember something, do you remember or do you look it up?
I remember the important things. But if it's a phone number, I mean, okay, let's think about it this way. We're just going to play devil's advocate for the rest of this. And just
Let's do it. Let's go. Come on, let's see where this goes. Where's this going?
Okay, so if like remembering phone numbers prior to having a phone or a phone book or the internet, the whole point was I knew those numbers so I could contact and talk to that person.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we're just eliminating the middle steps. Like with Siri, it's like, call Anthony.
Yeah.
I never need to know your number. I don't need to fill my brain space. I can just say, call Anthony. And my end result is I get to talk to Anthony.
Do you think
if you answer and you're not in the hospital?
That's a good point. I will be in the hospital. So you don't think the act of recall?
I mean, I think it is, but like what my recall is the important stuff that I was going to talk to you about.
How much space does the brain have?
Not enough.
You think that? I think the brain, didn't they say that the brain is like petabyte? So like a petabyte of information?
Is that really?
Something like that.
Idea.
Yeah, like they've done a study.
Yeah, there's been a study.
Let me just check the old Google.
But I think we're getting rid of like the low level stuff you used to have to remember to do things. Now you don't have to remember those things, and you can still do the things, so you can focus on other things.
2.5 petabytes.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Or 1 million gigabytes. It's a lot of gigabytes.
It's a lot of gigabytes. It's a lot of CD-ROMs.
That is a lot of floppies.
You could flood the ocean with that many CD-ROMs. You could really do some damage to some turtles.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, we are getting rid of, like, think about all that crap. Like, all the time that I spent in Jira as a project management tool. Like, I don't even need that tool. I need something I can chat with or talk to and just be like, hey, create these tasks, delegate them out to people. Okay, great. I'll move on.
But what if that thing messes up?
It could, but that's why you have human in the loop.
But if you're not
verify it.
If you're not doing the things, so and here's my devil's advocate.
Double devil's advocate.
I want to double devil's advocate you.
Okay, hit me.
When driving down the road and looking at your Maps app, and suddenly your phone battery dies, or your phone just dies, which all phones seem to do. Just hey, sporadically, I'm just going to turn off for like 30 minutes, and you're not going to know why. No warning.
It hasn't happened to me in a while, but I agree.
No warning. This is going to happen.
It does happen.
How do you get home?
This is true.
How do you get home?
I don't disagree with that. I think there are some core stuff you have to know how to do.
I think so, and I think we're giving up too much of it.
Yeah.
Because, listen, to the point of the AI, right? I write a paper. That means I have to go research the paper.
A white paper?
I write a white paper. I'm writing
new hardware thing coming out.
New hardware. Well, it's a product. It's internal. I've got to talk to some people. I've got to learn what it does. Yep. I'm going to go look at what some of the competitors are doing, what they're saying. Perhaps I might even go check an analyst resource or two.
Yep.
Maybe I'll just do some Googles. I'm going to do some Googles on some words. Just do a little couple of read-throughs and some Googs. See what happens, right?
Yeah.
I'll go put this paper together. This is based on my thoughts. This is my research. I took notes. I've formulated this thing. I've put it down. Now, if I asked an AI to do that, what would it come up with?
Say, hey, do some deep research. You give it the sources you want to search.
Yep.
The things you don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
It might ask some questions. then it goes off and does the research.
And it brings you back what?
Brings you back a massive document that is like, hey, here's all the research that I did.
Now, if you said take that research, turn it in white paper, what does it do?
Probably attempt to do the same thing.
And is it going to do a pretty good job?
I would say it would have the information that it gathered. And at that point, you need to take, like, the way I look at it is it's not getting rid of your thinking. I think you gave it the job to eliminate you having to do a bunch of Google searches.
Okay.
So you said, hey, you go do those searches for me. Go find this analyst paper. Go see if there's any online reports. Come back to me with what you found. I'm going to go do something else.
And what did you give up in that process?
You gave up the research, the hard part.
The learning.
Is that the learning?
That is the learning.
That's the research.
What do you think research is?
But then you also have to look at each of those things and say, was my source accurate? Can I trust it? You're doing the same thing with Googling that you are with this.
No, because you're trusting the output of an AI that what it's found is good enough.
That's true.
Now you're going to make mistakes.
You are outsourcing the research.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You're going to make mistakes. I want to make mistakes.
Yeah.
The paper won't be a perfect V1. Nothing's ever perfect the first time. The problem is AI makes it look perfect the first time.
That's true.
And people trust it.
People do wait. And I would say
when I'm in a crunch, I don't got time to review. This is good enough.
Yeah. And I would say we're at a different level because we're in tech. I think we often forget how easily people that are not in tech just trust these things.
Correct.
They're like, oh yeah, this is amazing. This email, whatever, like send it out.
This is a spiral.
Yeah. For us, like, I think we have a healthy skepticism of technology.
Yes.
We're like, we know, okay, let me try to understand what you did there. That was stupid.
Right.
But I think the general population doesn't do that.
Correct.
And that is a little scary.
And because they're not learning, this is my ultimate fear, right? My grandparents both kind of lost it towards the end.
Yeah.
Like all my grandparents kind of lost it towards the end. And the thing I noticed about them, and the research is still out on this, but there is research. When you become sedentary, when you just watch news, TV all day,
you don't do
you don't move, you don't
stimulate
think.
the mind.
You're not thinking, you're letting other things think for you. The news tells me what to think. I watch movies, the movies tell me what to think. When you're not engaging in thought, the gray matter is not getting exercised. Right? You're not creating new wrinkles in the brain.
Your petabytes are empty. And they're losing. You're losing petabytes.
Right. What is it?
Losing gigabytes.
What is it called when you have those lost sectors of a disk?
Not corruption.
It's not corruption. It's like dark. Not a dark sector. What's it called? See, this is the thing.
Come back.
We got to recall.
We can't even remember.
You can't. Well, we haven't thought about losing disk sectors in a long time because it's all gone in via me, and it's really not much of an issue anymore.
Yeah, you don't even have to think about it.
But you used to, back in the old days, disks would literally. It's not like disk rot, because that's when the actual hardware component dies. It's when the electronics or the actual data software layer. God, it's the tip of my mind. It's the tip of my mind. It'll come back to me 2 years from now. And when you're sedentary, there's been research. You can do your own research, but basically saying like it's not good for your brain, and that can lead to things like Alzheimer's and dementia. It's not direct like. A leads to B leads to C, but they have seen a correlation to that. Whereas they have done studies on people who play video games, people who play chess, Go, reading, any kind of learning activity where you have to learn new rules, learn new patterns, take the time to exercise your brain, a lot less likely to suffer from cognitive diseases.
Yeah.
So to the original question, when we stop thinking and start allowing this other thing to think for us, and it thinks incorrectly, and we trust it implicitly, what does 40 years from now look like for the vast majority of the population that refuses to think?
Well, if you even think about historically, like where we were before the internet.
Yes.
I would argue people were able to retain much more information than they can today. They can keep their, and this is proven. I mean, these studies have been done.
Yeah. That
the younger generation, their ability to pay attention is worse than that of a goldfish.
Yeah.
Like I think I read something where it was like 14 seconds for a goldfish to have like that short-term memory and remember what they were thinking about. It's like 7 seconds now for the average youth.
That's kind of wild.
Which is absolutely insane.
It is insane.
But they just, like, there's so much happening around them. They have access to so much now. They don't focus because they don't need to. Everything is just returned to them, instant gratification. So it is a little scary when you think about that. But I think to use the brain is also the creative thinking that goes into creating, to saying, I have to write this white paper for what? Like you can't outsource the creative thinking. Like AI is really bad at creating new things. And so as you're coming up with an angle, like I've seen it in the work that I've done, it knows old stuff well. But if you're like, hey, just create this something new, it's like, I can't do that. It tries. And you're like, this is crap. Like, no, that's not what I'm talking about. And then you have to really dig in to be like, I was talking about this, then do this, then do this. Okay, cool. But like you become the person that's doing the creative thinking and guiding for them to do the work. It's similar, like if I put it in tech terms, do you need to know how the binary code works to be able to develop a web app?
No, you don't.
Because all that stuff doesn't matter
But does it help?
I don't think so.
I think it does.
I don't think there's any point in bogging down your brain with the zeros and ones.
No, I mean, you don't gotta read it. But it does help to understand that a 0 and a 1 is an on state and an off state for an electronic device, right? Like it's a computing flow. And when you understand computing flow, then you understand like the hardware, and you understand the componentry and how it all fits together, what RAM, CPU, hard disk, right? Like when you understand the system and then you go build the web app, you build something more elegant because you say, hey, I'm not just gonna assume I've got all the power in the world. I'm gonna assume I've got 32 gigs of RAM on an i7 with 3.5K megahertz computational power. I've got to write this thing elegantly because it's not gonna run on 99% of the machines that run it otherwise.
But do you need to know that?
Yes.
Does that matter?
Yes.
No, you just say AI optimize this for a lower performance machine.
No, because it can't.
It actually does a really good job.
For
But you
now-
are again guiding it.
For now. You just said earlier, roll back the tape. Hey, I'm Clark. Did you know that AI is getting worse?
Clark's dead.
AI is getting worse.
I agree with that.
You did say that.
But that's the original thinking. I would say we have polluted the data sets, and the stuff that I get back now from general models is crap.
Did
but
we pollute the data sets?
I think we did.
Or did the people using AI output pollute the data sets?
I think it's both.
Do you think it's equally both?
I think the general population using AI has significantly made it worse than what it was trained on.
There we go.
And I agree with that. But I also think if you define the small agents with the right context,
Sure,
the
what I'm doing.
the right guidelines, you can still get really good output where you don't need to know those zeros and ones. You said, hey, I already coached you about the things and the constraints and the guidelines that we're working with. You know this. That's all you do. I think that's what it ends up being. Like, I imagine a world with an agentic workforce. And it's funny because in the last day, I built this.
You built the world?
I built the whole world. I can show you the world if you'd like.
You're like a little mermaid.
I built this basic project management tool. I was using Monday to do a project management for a bunch of stuff, and I'm paying a monthly subscription. And it's fine. I'm putting things in tables. I'm moving around. I could probably do this in Excel. But I like the way it looks. I like the way that it's seamless and it feels good. But I was like, why don't I think about this different? Where rather than this just being a project management system, how would it look if AI was operating this with me? It's a coworker. And basically what I've done is I've created 20 micro agents with context, scope, capabilities. And when I type in a task or whatever, it does the things. It's like, okay, cool. I'm the orchestrator. These are the people I need to delegate to. Or I can say, use this deep research agent to go search these things, whatever it is. And that has yielded really good results. And I did it in a day, Anthony.
Yeah, of course you did.
How insane is that?
Michael.
Imagine back when we were software engineers. That would have taken me 3 years.
It would take you 3 years. And you know what? You'd have been better for it. You've been better
I don't know
for
if
it.
I would have. Because the end result is, how do I make myself more efficient with something that I can keep my task straight and get the output that I'm hoping for? And now I'm going to be more efficient and be able to do more, be able to create more.
Okay.
But again, we're not the general population, so I can't say this is the way everyone's going to work.
I'm going to alter my prompt with you. I'm going to alter the prompt because you're fine. I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about me. I'm not actually, if you're listening or watching to this,
Probably not worried about them.
I'm not worried about you either. The fact that you've made it this far, I'm not worried about
Actually,
you.
if you've hung on for this long, I'm kind of worried about you.
A
But
little
not
bit.
for this
not
reason.
in the same reason. Totally different
Totally
reasons.
different reason.
But I'm worried about you. I'm worried about you the same way as I'm worried about everything. Is we're an exception, not the rule.
Yeah.
Like, we really are. I think thought workers Workers whose job is empowered by their mental skill set. There's not a shortage of that today. I think we're pretty well balanced. If anything, we might be over balanced for what over indexed for what the workforce requires. A lot of knowledge workers out there. But as folks like you and me move into our 40s and 50s, and as the previous knowledge workers who knew more than we did move into their 50s in retirement, and the previous knowledge workers in them are just entering retirement, we're going to start to lose very quickly, like deep architectural knowledge work.
That's kind of where, when you were talking about this, I'm like, that's where my brain's going to. It's like how things actually work.
Right.
How quickly do you lose that?
And that's fine. If the AI can do that, that's fine. Right? Like if we're able to teach the AI how to be a deep architectural knowledge worker, and deep architectural knowledge simply becomes a hobby, okay. But if the knowledge workers are trailing off because there's not enough work and people aren't able to find work and I gotta go do something else, and then the vast majority of people, knowledge workers have never been the majority.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
You got a lot more blue collar, you got a lot more
100%.
service. Knowledge work is generally, it's the pipeline, right? How many kids were in your elementary school? How many kids were in your senior year of high school? How many kids were in your college? Like, how many kids now work in tech, right? Like, or any kind of medical, biology, chemistry, you name it, the knowledge work. It's a funnel. We're at the tip of the funnel here. And we're saying, hey, let's make the funnel smaller because we don't need them anymore. And everyone else underneath doesn't have the knowledge to become this anymore because it's not available, and they've handed over their trust to a machine. So what happens in 10 years?
Would you say history repeats itself? As my wife likes to tell me all the time. It's very similar to that. I mean, do you know what a fax machine works anymore? Do you know how to use a quill pen? Do you know even how to write in cursive? Do you remember how to write in cursive? I think I do, just from being beaten in my brain.
You know what? Yes, I do.
Yeah?
I do know how these things work. And if I didn't, I would go learn if I wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is, are people, specifically non-knowledge worker people, motivated to go learn the thing anymore?
I think that's the problem. Is the
or when the
curiosity.
system breaks and they're stuck on the highway, how do they get home?
No, I mean, I see it all the time where somebody will have a tire, pop in the middle of the road. And they're just sitting there waiting for like AAA or whatever service to come get it. It's like,
because they
you
don't know.
You got a spare. It'll take you 5 minutes to get that tire off, get a new one on, you'll be on the road. Like they made it easy for anybody to be able to do it.
Yes.
And I would say a very small percentage of people have any idea of how to do that.
Do you read the instructions when you get new things?
No, not usually.
You criminal.
I know.
You belong in a prison.
You don't want to ask me that question. My wife would also say, yeah, he doesn't do anything.
You belong in a
then
prison.
Then he does something wrong and he breaks something and like, yeah.
Well, you didn't read the instructions.
Yeah, I'm a trial by fire. I still mess around with it. I figure it out.
You dabble, but...
Yeah, I dabble. I just don't read the formal instructions.
The instructions are great. Well... They used to be great.
Yeah, now who knows?
Now not so much anymore because the instructions are being written by a machine and they suck.
Exactly. It's probably generated by AI and it's awful. And you see like people with 2 left hands building a machine. It's like, use your 3rd left hand, Anthony, to be able to do this. And you're like,
that's all I needed to do,
I only got 1. So I think to what you're saying though, people do lose that creative thinking and they do things like what you're talking about, the stupid Polymarket things. Like that is what the 1% and the capitalist and the I don't know, evil people of the world.
The fat cats.
Yeah, the fat cats of the world are essentially building things to prey off addiction of people.
Yes.
And that consumes their brain space. Think of like China and Japan are really bad for this. They have a lot of mobile games. People spend a lot of time playing.
Gachapon.
Yeah, a lot of gachapon. And that is scary because it's like they are consuming 15, 16 hours a day on their phone playing these games. And like, why does that happen? It's because big companies prey on people to build addictive things to, at the end of the day, get more money.
You know when I realized this was all truly just effed up beyond all recognition.
I don't know if I want to hear
You
this.
familiar with a card game called Magic the Gathering?
Yes,
You familiar?
quite.
Okay.
I've never actually played, but I know what it is.
I played a little bit in middle school. I had a deck.
Actually, maybe we might have played in the golden years.
Yeah, we
Maybe
might
once.
have dunk around a little
Yeah,
bit.
There was that comic store or whatever that we went to.
That's true. We did go to
game
the comic
store,
store.
yeah.
Oh, those were the
Great
days.
times.
The great times.
I miss those days.
I wish we could go back. Magic the Gathering. Been around for over 2 decades now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long-running company, property of Wizards of the Coast, based on the Dungeons and Dragons intellectual property. Magic the Gathering. Classic card game. You put down your energies, your lands, to be able to play cards that can fight the other opponent's cards. Do you know what Magic's done?
I don't want to know. I mean, I imagine it's all digital now
Do you know Magic is more popular now than it's ever been before?
because it's all online.
Nope.
You do it from your phone.
Nope.
Oh no!
Even worse than that.
Tell me it's not the card opening, packet opening things.
Well,
like
that's a big
Pokemon
part
is.
of it.
Interesting.
What if I told you? Would you believe me? Would you believe me, Michael, if I told you that Magic the Gathering has SpongeBob cards?
No.
You can actually play a SpongeBob card
No, you can't.
in Magic the Gathering. Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man,
Oh my
Final
gosh.
Fantasy.
They sold out.
They have sold out. And the business is booming. You want to see it?
This is just bad. This is just really bad. But it is like, I feel like everybody's done these collaborations or whatever you want to call them.
Secret Lair,
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Legends of the Bikini Bottom.
This is crazy.
That is a Plankton,
That's a real card.
the Tiny Tyrant, Toxic One.
Wow.
It's a real card.
That's crazy.
And this has opened up the door for Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering. They've gotten more players than ever before. What are they doing? They're selling card packs.
Yeah.
They're preying on FOMO. If I don't get these card packs, they're going to disappear. They're preying on, oh, well, I want to play with my friends, so I have to get these cards, right? Like, the game used to be, the principle is, I like Magic the Gathering. I'm going to go buy Magic cards.
It's this
now
really
it is,
niche.
I need to play Magic because I like Final Fantasy.
Yep.
And that is just everything right now.
I think that's the way the corporations look at it. To say it in investor terms, they expanded their total addressable market, their TAM,
They did.
to find larger audiences, to partner with other companies where it's a win-win for both companies. You get the brand of SpongeBob out, you get more people playing Magic Gathering.
Do you know what happened though? And then this is not universally true, but I have some friends who played Magic. Do you know what's happened?
What's that?
They quit playing.
Yeah, I would too. It's like you ruined the thing that I used to love.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But then I have other friends that have like started playing and they're like addicted. Mm-hmm. Addicted.
It's the way this world is going. But I don't think that'll ever not be true in our world. And it's really sad to say.
It's sad. It's just sad.
The creators and the concept of money and greed will always drive the world.
Yes.
And that is just a universal truth forever because we're humans. And so I feel like that's always going to happen where the 1% is going to manipulate the 99%. Unfortunately.
That might be the most sad and true thing that's ever been said on this podcast.
So this is Corporate Strategy, the AI podcast. Tune in for your weekly AI news.
We're just going to read AI prompted corporate best
What we're
strategy
gonna
tips.
do, we'll create AI avatars of ourselves. And we'll just let them do this podcast. And then we can go off and do exclusive Patreon content.
We're just going to go play Roller Coaster Tycoon since apparently that's what everyone loves.
We'll just stream that. And they'll be like, how are you streaming and doing a live podcast at the same time? We'll be
We
like,
gave up. Just like everyone else.
this was our AI filler episode. You're welcome.
So I mean, you didn't say this is filler. I think this is actually very relevant. It's not
To the world.
I had a
Yeah.
topic.
Oh, was this not the topic?
This is not the topic. But we're in too deep now. It's
We're
58
waiting. I mean,
minutes.
this became the whole episode.
This is the whole episode.
I thought this was what you wanted to talk about.
No, this was actually
This was just a side comment.
this is
about
the end of the
what-
vibe check. Now you fully know how I'm doing.
Hey, you want to do the actual topic now?
When I've
Just-
told people about my back, they're like, "Have you ever considered maybe it's stress?"
Never.
It's like I don't, these are just the thoughts that rattle around in my head day and night.
Stress is one of the biggest drivers of physical ailment. Your brain can do amazing things. Amazingly good, amazingly bad.
Sure can. Sure can.
I don't like that evil, off-looking stare you just had. It concerns me.
You know what makes me happy?
What's that?
You know what makes me really happy? We're still...
I thought you were going to say La Dolce Vita. I'm kind of disappointed.
I mean,
this was really good.
It was good. It wasn't as good as the coffee soda. I prefer the
coffee
coffee.
one was pretty
The
good.
Manhattan Special.
Yeah.
That was really good.
But this one, I'd give it, what would you rate it?
La Dolce Vita, I would give a 6 out of 10.
I think I kind of like it more than Coke.
Oh, yeah. Coke is a 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
Let's be
Coke's
real.
like a 5 or 6.
Coke is
for me.
they are out of water in the vending machine.
Yeah, this is like 7 or 8.
Right.
Manhattan Special's probably an 8.
I think Manhattan Special is an 8 for me.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
That's pretty solid.
Definitely had some better sodas than both of those combined. Actually, I know one we're going to do. Yeah.
I feel like you're just the soda kind. Like I provide nothing to this segment.
It's okay.
I went to Dollar General
I know you did.
and it was trash.
I
They had
appreciate-
zero. I thought about it.
I really appreciate you.
I was like, I want to bring you something, but their choices were awful.
You know what? Just it's the thought. It truly is, y'all. It's the thought that counts. That makes me
It's
happy.
more important in the AI world than it's ever been.
Ever
It's
been
the
before?
thought that counts.
Oh my gosh, that's the title of the episode.
AI, it's the thought that counts.
It's the thought that counts.
I love that.
Wow.
Took
Full
us
circle.
took us an hour and change to get here, but we made it.
I need therapy.
I need a La Dolce Vita.
A sequel. I was just gonna say, and it truly is the thought that counts. I was gonna say, I saw 2 movies this week.
Oh, that's good. You've had a busy week.
I had a busy week.
Hospital.
We went the same day as the hospital.
You're a monster.
Where I did a full day of work and went to the
You're a
movies afterwards.
monster.
I saw a movie called Exit 8.
Okay. Never heard of it.
The Gucci Hachi.
Never heard of it.
That's Exit 8 in Japanese, but good try. There was an indie game. There's an indie PC. We're at an hour. There's an
Just keep
indie
it going.
PC game. Takes about an hour to beat. Really cute, really cool game called Exit 8. It's a loop. Basically, you are walking through a Japanese subway hallway.
Okay.
Just a bunch of posters on the walls, a couple doors. You're walking through,
Interesting.
and every time you turn the corner, you're walking through the same hallway again. So you're just in a loop.
All right.
Why are you in this loop? Well, you notice if you look at one of the sign says, if you spot an anomaly, go back.
Oh, anomaly.
So as you walk through this hallway, you might say, hey, those eyes on that poster are following me as I walk. Oh, that man who walks by every time. Usually he doesn't make eye contact with me. Now he's making eye contact with me. I'm going back. And every time you go back, the exit number increases. Exit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you get all 8, you exit. And that's the game. It is
Interesting.
effectively spot the difference
Yeah.
in a creepy Japanese subway game.
I was about to say, this sounds incredibly creepy. Does it get way creepier?
It gets way creepier.
Oh, man. So this movie must have been a horror movie.
Well, I have great news. They took the concept of the game and managed to work it into an hour and 30 minutes of just absolute cinema perfection.
Really?
It's so good.
Same concept, same idea.
Same everything.
Okay.
Like down to the posters, right? Like it is a one-to-one recreation of the game,
Interesting.
but with a character that is not you playing. So you're basically watching a constructed playthrough of this game.
Yeah.
And I cannot recommend this enough. I felt so good after seeing this movie because I'm like, one, how creative. Firstly, the game itself was creative and great. I loved it. To see it turn into a movie, it's like, you could be creative, but they were.
Right.
They took something and they used their brains, their thought that counts, and they made a story that moved me. And that gives me hope.
I love that.
I love you.
And we love you.
We sure do. And I think that's
it.
That's another well-accomplished episode of Corporate Strategy, the podcast that could have been an email. Hey, if you made it this far, bless your heart.
First of all, what are you doing?
What are
I
you
gotta
doing
ask
with
you
your
so many
life?
questions.
You should be learning something. And hey, you know what's a great place to learn things?
What's that?
Our Discord.
Oh, it's true. We are always. I mean, there was some fiery conversation that I have yet to catch up on.
I need to catch up.
I woke up. I was like, I've got like 60 notifications from Discord. What happened last night?
I just want to give a couple shout outs to a couple Discord members.
Yeah.
I'm going to dox them live. Elmer Fudd, individual contributor. Love y'all. Just love y'all.
You guys have been providing all the conversation, the heat, great stuff.
We got King Ica always showing up. We got DeReichel always bringing the heat.
Monroe is coming back.
Yes.
We haven't seen Squid Boy in a minute. Hopefully come back.
showed up for a little bit.
Yeah.
We got some great members. Shout outs
awesome.
to all of you. We love you. We really appreciate you, and we need to be better about getting in there and being part of the conversation. Maybe if one of us wasn't in the hospital so much.
Yeah, it's true.
Michael.
Yeah, you had to get your toe cut off, and now your chest, and I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know.
Every week it's something new.
Every week a new adventure. But it is the thought that counts.
It is.
If you want to join the Discord, you can do so by going to our link tree. You can actually only get to the link tree via the podcast.
Not even the YouTube?
Not on the YouTube, which we should fix.
Yeah, we probably should add that in the description. Good call.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I'll do it. We also have a Patreon.
We do have a Patreon.
And
Some great
we
members.
need to tell you, this is why you don't do anything. You never do anything live. Why would you ever do it during an
What do
actual...
we have 2 secret episodes on there already.
2 secret... Actually, I think we have 3, don't we?
Do we have 3?
We have an introductory one, and we have
Oh, yeah, you're
our...
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Our most recent one. We get spicy on these, y'all. We get spicy.
Yeah, last one I'm surprised there's no comments yet. I really want to get some feedback.
I have a feeling people are like not going to be our Patreons anymore after watching that. We got spicy. But let me tell you something. I appreciate every single one of you patrons. Even if you're a free patron, we do appreciate you. And hey, if you want to help the podcast, right now our membership is netting enough for us to run this show.
Without ads?
Without ads.
Whoa.
Congratulations,
That's
y'all.
awesome.
We did this. We are now cash
That's
flow
super
equal.
cool.
We would like to expand this, go bigger, do more interactive content, do more, not just Patreon exclusive, but take some of that content and make it not so Patreon exclusive. We have goals. Every dollar that comes into this goes back to you. It is truly an investment into us, into you. We don't pocket any of this. So thank you for what you've done so far. If you want to help out and make the show better, sign up for our Patreon.
It's a great place.
It's a great place to be.
It's only going to grow.
It's only going to grow, and it's only going to make us better. So truly from the bottom of our hearts, thank you to our patrons. Thank you to our Discord participants. If you want to join, check the links, and I think that will do it.
Nailed it. Like, share, subscribe, do other things. Sounds like weather's coming in.
You got to get out of here.
I got to get out of
You
here.
got to go.
fast.
He's got to go. Otherwise, the lightning will strike. Thor is angry. That's another episode of Corporate Strategy Podcast. Could have, would have, should have. That's all, folks.
Are we going to dance out of here?
Hi, I'm Anthony.
And I'm Michael.
And you're on mute. See you next week.